And rather than, and also it's incredibly brief. So just take maybe 30 seconds or so, maybe a minute, in the beginning to give people an idea of who you are, where you come from, and again, why you're here today. So I guess we should begin. We'll begin with Chapman Lamb from MBA. And with that, I will let, is Chapman back from coffee? Oh, there he is, okay. Again, I tell you, this is really bad. You can't see. Here, stand. Well, it depends if you're comfortable with your voice. If you need the mic, then you'll have to stand here. But if you're comfortable with projecting a voice, like from back here, but then I teach, so it's easy for me.
Use the mic.
Okay.
My hearing is not very good, I must say.
Okay.
Each time I get over.
Yes, let's begin.
Hello, good morning. I'm Chapman from MBA. What makes this talk a bit special to me is that I'm a traffic engineer. And traffic engineer in those days, even now, some people perceive as creating roads, make more roads. It's anti-environmental. So I hope after the talk today, you will change your perception a little bit about traffic engineering. Right. Let's start it off with some history and position of Hong Kong. I mean, Hong Kong is a world city by many standards. Like world-class infrastructure. But Hong Kong is equally a place for people to live, to work. Just a bit more on the history side, found the map quite interesting. Song Dynasty, people obviously don't know how to draw maps at that time, they were not very good at surveying. Did a little bit better by Qing Dynasty, able to map out Hong Kong a bit more. Zooming into the harbor area, we see lots of reclamation through the old days up to now. The coastline was originally a resource to accommodate growth, economic, principally economic development. But now the community see it as an asset. So we see a lot of discussion about the harbor and of course sustainable transport. Hong Kong has now evolved into a commerce boost. Entertainment, tourism, and the transport center. Yet, of course, it is, we should remember, it's home to many of us as well. Yes, we are Asia world city, well city by many standards, but the environment sometimes can get really nasty. Certain days of the year, partly because of the transport. We have undergone a few evolutions of sustainable development. In the very old days, economic development take precedence. The reclamation, buildings, is all focused on expanding the economic activity. In the 90s, it's not just Hong Kong, it's probably around the world as well. It's an environmental sort of awakening. People start to be concerned about the environment, EIAs, noise barriers. That's when the time those things come into effect. And now we are in the next evolution. People are a lot more aware of social aspects, like good quality of life. The challenge is really to how best adjust the transportability in the balanced economic environment, as well as social development. Through the years, especially recently, we see a lot more discussion, public forum, public engagement to discuss the transport sector. It's very good. It helps shape, not only help shape the way that the coming infrastructures are going to be built, but as well as also alerting the community and people like me as well. We've learned a lot through this process. The government's priority are no strange. It's not any secret. Priority to railway public transport, providing a balanced infrastructure development, managing road use and constraining the ownership of vehicles, promoting environmentally mode of transport, the road and as well the vehicle itself. Of course, very importantly, spending more time to think about walking and pedestrian facilities. But of course, the challenge is really how exactly we turn this policy into actual implementable plans. Starting from the boundary, of course, nowadays Hong Kong has a very strong target, Mainland. We're going to see a bit more infrastructures in the coming days, more from the bridge. Of course, and there's a controversial express railway. But nonetheless, this is an environmentally friendly transport that brings people from a very convenient place to up north. As well, new road crossing, Tang Yuen Way is also under planning. On the Hong Kong side, it's planning to the tunnel, so again, it's environmentally cautious. In terms of the most sustainable, apart from walking, the most sustainable transport, mass transport, railway. We all know we're going to see a few lines in the pipeline. First of all, the express railway, West Island Line, South Island Line, East and Footbridge Line extension, they are all actively undergoing detailed design at the moment. Next, in the pipeline, we have from the news last week, Southeast Central Line, firstly the Housing side, and then the Hong Kong section will be coming afterward. And in the more longer term, South Island Line West, North Island Line, and talks about the Shuttle Airport length, and the Northern Links